Welcome back to game number 9 between Edie and Slam. We have a Persians war right now. Let's go for the maps instantly. Main gold for Edie forward, 4 deer inside, really awesome for him. I hope this is not a starting sheep. No, he found those. 2 boars in the back, second stone in the back. Main gold forward, the second gold outside, the third gold inside actually. No, that's technically the second one. Inside on the corner. One relic inside, the main stone on the far side here, that's alright. Where are the Byzantines? What's the chaps been the Aztecs, man? I think Edie wants to play a monk game for a change here, but he can't really do it with Persians, so he needs to deal with whatever the computer, the game is giving him. One relic here, somewhere in between the two players. Edie starting to attack, Slam's scout going back now. I guess this is Slam's third gold then. And Slam's second gold also outside. There is one extra gold, one extra stone, and another extra gold on the wide curve here on the right hand side. Slam's main gold a little bit safer. It's pretty much in the back, which is nice. The main stone forward. Stone really not that important. The second stone is outside. In the back, a little bit of space, but a lot of nothing, to be honest. Really not that good. And I think it will come down to who is going to take over in Castle Age. This may be very important. Let's see how long this game is actually going. I'm expecting a relatively short game, to be honest, but I really don't know. There is one relic, another relic in between the two players, a little bit closer to Slam. 2 relics on the right-hand side. They favor Slam a little bit. I don't think it's going to come down to who is taking more relics here. And there's one inside Eddie's space. So on the 1, 2, 3, and there is 4 and 5 on the right. Slam starting to push the deer right now. Eddie's going to do the same. First one already in. Don't know. Eddie got 4 deer, I think. Not too sure. That's 1 that I can see. 2, 3. Maybe I'm missing one. And Eddie actually did not get the last sheep. He doesn't even see it. He's not finding it. Actually can see it right now. And he may be able to get it later on, but for now he's concentrating on the deer, which makes sense. He missed that one, and usually you're not supposed to miss one sheep because they're always appearing in groups, but it doesn't really matter. Now there's a few idle villages on the TC, never good, but Eddie just clicked up to feudal age, sending 2 villages, 2 gold, and we are on 25 population. Eddie's saying you miss sheeps? No, yep, and that's what's happening, so Eddie knows, yeah, that's mine, just missed it. Slam also clicking up to feudal age, but he's on 27 population, 2 village difference, and going for the barracks. Didn't see barracks for Eddie yet. Is he going for one? He could do it. No, doesn't have the wood. So Eddie probably going siege workshop, maybe even monasteries, or different game. Could he go for 3 TCs and booming? But it's pretty unlikely. We have some market placement coming up for Eddie, probably. There we go, on the wood line. For Slam, still waiting for feudal age. He is going to go for a stable. We're not going to see archer range here. And for the blacksmith, I guess, there is the stable coming up. Still waiting for the wood. There we go. Blacksmith also coming in. 4 farms up and running. 3 villages on gold. Villages on the berries, nothing special. Slam is going to go like for 1 or 2 scouts, maybe even a knight in Castle Age, but players are scouting around. Makes sense, and that's why I'm skipping the Dark and Feudal Age, because usually there's nothing too important. The tournament, when you're streaming live, it's much more interesting because you can see what the players are doing, where they're scouting, what fights they're taking, maybe, and what's the strategy is going to be. But on YouTube I prefer to go relatively fast and then see what the players are actually doing. First scout on the way for Slam. Eddie, a few houses here, actually pretty nice layout. And is he sending villagers forward now? There's the second scout for Slam. Eddie did see it and going away immediately. There's a monastery coming up for Eddie, and I'm assuming siege workshop is going to follow. Next 200 stone for Slam, because waiting for Castle Age. 200 stone for Eddie, not going for any TCs right now. 4 idle villagers on the former forages here. Eddie cannot see them because he tried to micro the scout here. He found them right now. And the first monks on the way. TC actually coming up for Eddie on the main gold. That's a dangerous TC. As long as Slam is not rushing, it may be okay. Slam is building a monastery, a siege workshop, and 1 TC on the wood line. All makes sense here. You guys got all of it. I don't. Fuck you, interesting. So we have scouts against no scouts, and we have barracks coming up from 80. Yes, trying to convert 2 scouts here with the 2 monks behind the barracks. Not happening, and there's the knight that we expected. This knight, wow, that was a really, really fast conversion, but Edie is gonna lose only 1 monk for it. Did he get a scout here as well? Really nice for Edie. Converted 1 scout, he converted a knight, and he only lost 1 monk. Now the siege workshop coming up, and at this point I want to go a little bit slower maybe to see how the players are doing. There's a defensive mangonel for Slam here, which is going to provide a good protection at this point. TC coming up on the main stone and wood line. Actually, Slam again going for the line of TCs that is going to protect his main goal. A really nice layout, and the military buildings, the blacksmith and the houses in front of that. And Slam actually walling again, which is really nice to see, really interesting to see. Slam is going for 3 TC mini boom, maybe even 4 TCs later on, depending on what Eddie is doing. And Eddie is getting mangonel now with the forward siege workshops, collecting the relics. He's got 1 already, he's getting the second one on the left hand side, and he's going to go for the right hand side as well. Can you see them? Yes, you can see this one, maybe just found it, and you can see number 4, and where's number 5? Did Slam get a relic? I think he got one. Yes, that's good for him. So Eddie probably gonna go with 3, maybe even 4 relics, starting to attack the wall, and that's actually really important to go for the wall just opposite of you to make sure that Slam's mangonel cannot just hit your mangonel from inside. So Eddie is rushing again, rushing with 1, 2 TCs, 3 TCs actually, both players with mini booms. It should be a really interesting game. I'm assuming it's going to go a little bit longer than I expected, so I'm going to go for a little bit higher speed at this point. Let me check for Slam. What does he have in those on that stable? That's only 1 scout. Slam only got 5 military units. That's 3 monks, 1 mangonel, 1 scout, and walling. Eddie is going to be able to go in very soon. There's 1 mangonel just waiting for Eddie to go forward to approach Slam space, but not for now. And is Slam going to react? No, Eddie actually provoking this, I guess, but he's open right now. Slam being patient, going for more eco, and let's keep an eye on the villager numbers. Eddie is starting to like tease Slam. Come on, drop your mangonel out, but Slam doesn't really need to at this point because Eddie is really cautious. Now Slam opening the vaults for Eddie. Interesting. Maybe wants to counter attack, or maybe pretends to counter attack. And still patiently waiting for Eddie to go forward. Another second mangonel coming in, both players doing wheelbarrow. Slam doing gold mining. He's concentrating more on the eco than Eddie does. Actually, University coming in even. Wonder what he wants to do with that. Maybe just in case he wants to click up to Imperial Age. And now the first mangonel is out, taking 1 down from Eddie, but the scout from Eddie may be able to actually take down this mangonel. There's a monk coming in, and there's 2 scouts, so 1 for 1 here. That will be it's going to be alright for Eddie. And where's the second mangonel? Maybe did I miss the second one? I thought Slam was preparing second mangonel. It's coming up right now. Eddie, of course, starting to attack the siege workshop at this point. Just until there's this mangonel dropping out. 1 for 1 again, and actually Slam is still behind on mangonels. Once the siege workshop is down, may see problems, but Slam, something I missed, is got a stone for a castle, and this castle is gonna make sure that Eddie can't really do shit with this rush here. Good thing for Eddie is he's also on the mini boom, so villager numbers pretty similar. Eddie actually was 1 ahead, now he's 2 behind, pretty much the same. Problem is Slam clicked up to Imperial Age, while Eddie not really too close. He's not too far away, he's got the gold, but he needs still needs a good number of food to actually be able to click. Of course, he's got more monks in the field, he's got the scouts, the knights, the spearmen, bloodlines actually even coming in for Eddie. Looks like he wants to go for the castle age rush here now, and he started to build battering rams, also getting 3 stables, the bloodline, scale barding armor coming in. This should be interesting, and the castle with only 8 range, not even able to take down those mangonels. Now the house in front of the castle being attacked because Eddie wants to use the rams to go in, and Slam is more than halfway up to Imperial Age. Now hospital coming in, that was the upgrade that I was missing in the game before. Slam continuing to house ball behind this. And I think Slam may need a little bit of stone to keep this castle repaired very soon. What is he going to do in Imperial Age? I'm really not that sure. And we're gonna slow down a little bit right now to see what Slam is preparing. University means chemistry usually. Yep, there we go. Siege Workshop coming up in the back. Leather Arch Armor. We're gonna see hand cannoneers from Slam. Really strong unit choice here once you're in Imperial Age and your opponent is Castle Age. Makes sense. Also, Slam may need a few pikemen actually, but he is now focusing on the hand cannoneers. He's getting archeranges out on the left hand side. Eddie sending the ram there, so Slam's idea of expanding to the left maybe not the best he had, and he may need to add ranges behind the back. Yeah, there we go. There's one archerange coming in. Now there's 3 rams approaching the castle, but Slam already prepared 2 petards to be able to counter this. Let's see if we can actually do it. The mangonels on the left hand side still taking down whatever they find. This villager may go down. This gate is not going to go up really, unless Slam is sacrificing a few villagers, and actually he's not even doing that because they're out of range from the mangonels. They're all surviving. And now the mangonel behind the castle is allowing Slam to attack these rams. This petard needs to be garrisoned in again, going out and taking down 1 ram. The mangonel is taking the second. The castle will stay. It will not go down, I think, because the mangonel here on the back is good enough as protection. At the same time, Slam can't really do hand cannoneers here. Slam got so much resources, but he can only produce in the back with only now a few more archer ranges coming up. Edie at the same time, 14 military units and 5 more villagers on the way to Imperial Age. Slam doing 2 men, so I think he should have gone into Cavalier maybe. Problem is Eddie got the monks here and a spearman, so hand cannon is actually probably one of the best choices. I'm missing pikemen, to be honest. I think pikemen should have been considered. Halberdiers, it's just a standard unit choice here in Persian wars. You need some trash, and why not get it early on when you are defending. Now Eddie may be able to go for Cavalier if he's getting more and more knights out, and looks like the production didn't stop here from Eddie. His eco looking pretty decent as of now, and the knights on the left hand side are taking down archer ranges. It's small damage, but it's damage, and Slam won't be too happy. Also Eddie controlling this gold, which may be important later on. Handcart coming in now. Goldshaft money 2 men, so conscription coming in for Slam. Very important upgrades. And while Eddie's resources looking pretty decent, Slam pretty low, but he's producing a lot of hand cannoneers right now. Bombard cannons on the way as well. And expanding to the back where he doesn't find any more resources. The resources are all outside. So Slam needs to rely on this main gold, and there's like 200, 400, 1k, 1k2 maybe left. Slam needs to obtain a second gold, and Eddie's controlling them. Eddie's not really controlling this one. Can you see it? Can Eddie see? Yeah, I can see the golds in the map. This is good for him. But Slam is in trouble because Eddie is just going in right now, and there's not enough hand cannoneers to take down the massive knights that Eddie is throwing at him. Now the TC and the bombard cannons are doing a good job. But Slam's still not able to get this TC up. He's only sending villagers into their death because he didn't control this. And Eddie now doing Cavalier Chemistry, Plate Barding Armor. Eddie's armor will be a lot stronger than Slam's at this point. Let's see if Slam can actually get control of this gold here. Does Slam have any stone? 331, but it's not enough for a castle. Now this ram is going through the house, and the house will go down. But I think Slam is going to re-wall this. This is important, and now I need to answer the phone. That was a longer phone call. Let's see where were we? Continuing with Cavalier on the way, Heavy Camel on the way. Just going through here. Cavalier actually done on the left hand side. Fight coming in. This TC still being built, but it's not gonna go up, and there is not enough hand cannoneers to take down the Cavalier fast. Of course, 140 HP plus 4 defense, and Slam managed to get a little palisade wall up here. Is finishing it right now. The bombard cannon is doing a little bit of damage. It's behind the gate here, but Eddie got rid of the TC and sending the ram forward, going back with the Cavalier, focusing on the middle right hand side again, and I think he's going for the castle next. Heavy Camel for Slam is really interesting. Problem is he does not have too much gold, and Eddie is doing a very good job at keeping Slam in his base. Can Eddie counter the camels? He's got a lot of spearmen here. That's at least 10. Pikeman upgrade shouldn't be too expensive, so that's a possibility. Eddie's resource is pretty low, but he's investing a lot into army, which makes sense. He's got 10 more villagers. He is going for the extra golds on the right hand side. Also getting the archery ranges now, I guess. Yeah, there's a few hand cannoneers on the way. And the first bombard getting hit in this castle. Slam's repairing. Eddie in a really, really nice position. Slam really not looking too good. Taking a lot of stone, probably selling some of it. And Eddie housed on 180, while Slam is only on 142. It says a lot here. The Cavalier doing some scouting apparently. This relic on the open field, not really open field, but not inside a monastery. So Slam's gold income is basically 0. That's a big problem for him. 388 and stuck on it. He needs to sell resources. He needs to get another gold. He's trying to get a TC here again. But as the battering ram close, 1 heavy camel plus 2 defense. It's already not what husbandry coming in. And the Cavalier looking pretty strong right now. Hand cannoneers moving forward. That's maybe Slam's best point at this moment. And I'm not sure, is Eddie going for the Paladin upgrade? Oh, look at this. He's waiting for the resources to come in. I want to see Paladin here. Maybe Slam's going to resign before that. The town center attacked by an only battering ram. Maybe cap ram would be good. But Eddie is really going into bombard cannons right now. And Cavalier moving forward, and Eddie got the resources for Paladin except for the gold, missing like, seems 50 or 150, is it 750 and 1350? Really not too sure right now. It's the food that he needs. The heavy camels are doing a good job here with the hand cannoneers. Eddie should not have taken this fight. It was a little bit of a waste, but he's clicking pikeman. I'm disappointed. I want to see Paladin. When is he clicking the Paladin upgrade? He's got the resources to almost, is still missing the gold. Getting another bombard cannon out. Probably that's the reason he's not clicking Paladin yet. And Blast Furnace also coming in. Slam now sending a lot of villagers, but his TC is only on 300 HP and the ram is still attacking. And Eddie even going with a few hand cannoneers. He needs to go back, and I think Slam should be able to get this TC up right now. Problem is he needs to defend it as well. And Eddie got almost 650 stone. While Slam is pretty much out of stone, except for that few dozen stone that repair keeps get this castle repaired. Paladin finally clicked, Blast Furnace on the way. Paladin upgrade, we're waiting for a few more minutes, and then I think once Slam can see the Paladin upgrade, he may resign here. Double Siege Workshop to protect this gold, very nice idea. What is Eddie going to do? Double Siege Workshop on the left hand side, is he getting bombard cannons out here? No, he doesn't have the gold, he's got 3 bombard cannons attacking this Siege Workshop, so it's gonna go down as fast as it went up, but he needs to go to the protect the bomber cannons faster. He realized it, and pikeman upgrade is done. Of course, the few monks in the back are gonna help here, and while Slam's getting plate barding armor and starting to take gold again, very important here. Also getting few stables. Eddie is prepared to take this TC down fast. Did he lose the bomber cannon? I don't think so. The Mangana went down, and TC only on 1500 HP, of course, higher HP on Persian TCs, but still, that's 3 bombard cannons, 4 bombard cannons sitting. Now Slam is moving forward with the heavy camels. Where's the pikeman? Pikeman actually out of play here. Don't really like it. The hand cannoneers in the back makes sense. And Paladin still not done. Light cav upgrade coming for Slam. This TC on half HP now, pretty good. But Slam again not getting any gold in because the villagers are repairing. And it's going back and forth. Now the monks going forward, but I think that's a misclick, and Eddie needs to send them back. What is he doing? Not controlling his army. Now he realized that on the right hand side he's even taking this gold. He's got 1 working villager, the rest is stuck because he used too many wills on that gold. Really good. The problem for Slam is still not able to take any gold. He has 72 left, 2k wood, but that's it. And the Paladin upgrade almost finished. Let's see, it's gonna be in time, or is Slam gonna get rid of all the Cavalier first? Engaging here maybe not the best idea, but there's 4 left, there is 3 left, and now the Paladins. So now Slam knows Eddie is going for the big ones. He is going for Paladin, and yes, actually calling GG here. It makes sense. Slam cannot take any gold. Eddie in full control of the map, and while having the main gold in the back was a good thing. The golds outside that he could not take really cost him the game. Hope you enjoyed this one. Really nice one in my opinion, and see you in the next game. GG.